Thank you. Come on in and sit down, please. And we're going to get started. If I can have the candidates come in, please. No, please. No. You'll have an opportunity, and again, if you follow your instructions, we're going to be in pretty good shape here. So please come on in and sit down. Thank you. Welcome. Turn off your phones. Turn off your phones, please. Linda? Okay. We're going to get started now. Again, we're going to go through these instructions and then we're going to get ready to roll. We do have some cameras and we are being videotaped as well. Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Central Bucks County. Turn me off. Welcome to the Central Bucks County, the Penridge Chamber of Commerce, and the Upper Bucks County Chamber of Commerce with the League of Women Voters 2012 Pennsylvania 8th Congressional District Debate. I want to just acknowledge the Central Bucks County Executive Director, Dr. Vail Garvin, and the Upper Bucks County Chamber Executive Director, Tara King, who are here with us today, who are helping sponsor this particular forum. I'm Carlo Borgia. I'm the Senior Vice President of Wells Fargo Bank's Government Banking Division, and I have the privilege of being a co-chair of the Government Affairs Committee for the Central Bucks County Chamber of Commerce. My co-chair, Heather Savasco, is also here with us, and we've worked hard with our committee to sponsor and put together this particular forum. I'm delighted to serve as the MC of today's events with Linda Mather, with the League of Women Voters. This morning's debate is a joint endeavor of all the chambers, along with the League of Women Voters. Today's sponsor is Wells Fargo Bank, and of course the Waterwheel for allowing us to use their space and their time in this particular debate. This morning we have with us the Democratic challenger, Kathy Bookovar, and the incumbent Republican Congressman Michael G. Fitzpatrick. I want to thank you both for being here with us this morning, and now I'm going to address the audience, so please bear with me. I'd like to take a moment with a special address of the audience. We as Americans are privileged to be able to come together as a community and ask important questions of our candidates for U.S. Congress. We can learn about them and their positions on a variety of topics that are particularly special to you, the audience, and to us, the chamber. The more time we allow the candidates to focus on the questions, the more we can learn from them. We're not here to learn from you, not you, the audience. So here I'm going to ask you to please turn off your cell phones, your cameras, your electronic devices. Please be quiet. Do not be rude. Do not applaud any candidate's questions or answer. Your unwanted actions will disrupt the proceedings and take valuable time away from them in presenting their ideas in this particular forum. We are all here to hear from them, and again, not from you. Therefore, may I ask you, please, will you adhere to my comments and my rules? Thank you very much. Before we begin with the debate, I'm going to ask Linda Mather to take a moment and go through the debate rules. Linda?
Thanks, Carlo. I'm pleased to be here from the League of Women Voters because, similar to what Carlo was saying, the League also believes in an educated, active citizenry. And really, by your being here, you're showing your activity, and by being here also and listening to the candidates, you're showing your interest in learning about their positions and what's best for our community. When I say our community, however, it really is your community because I come from New Jersey. So I have no vested interest in this race. I can't vote, although sometimes I'd like to, but at any rate. The League does not support or endorse any political parties or candidates. Again, we're trying to provide for you the opportunity to learn about the candidates. You do have about a week to deal with absentee ballots if you need them. So there are some outside on the literature table. However, if you need them or somebody else does, you've got about I think it's a week to get them in, get the approval, and then get your whole ballot in. But the applications are outside. Now, I know sometimes our guidelines seem a little bit stiff, but it's really an effort to be fair to the two candidates as well as all of you. So, we have the following guidelines in terms of timing. The candidates will have a 1-minute opening. They're going to have 90 seconds to solve world peace when you ask questions about that. And they're going to have a 2-minute close. Now, candidates, I didn't get a chance to tell you, the opening and closing is going to be timed by, right in the front row, Tam. The answers to the questions are going to be timed high-tech with the electronic thing down there. Clock. Actually, it doesn't look like the clock I woke up to at about 10 minutes after 5, so I guess that's it. Okay. The way we set this up is the first third will be questions from the chamber, the second third will be questions from the league, and then the last third are questions from you. And you can see already the number that are in Carlo's hand, so we've got a ways to go here. As he indicated, please refrain from applause or other outbursts. It just uses up time. And the other issue with the electronics is it messes up the fancy stuff. So please keep them all off. And I gather that this is really scientific. It's not stuff about the planes where it does or doesn't work. So that's the part there. Candidates. The audience is interested in your position on the issues, of which there are many. So please focus on those issues rather than attacks on each other or other people. And we are going to rotate back and forth, and Carlo is going to get us started with the opening. Yes? Okay, thank you.
Thank you. We had a towing cost outside, and we're going to begin with Fitzpatrick.
Thank you, Carlo. Thank you to the Central Bucks and Upper Bucks Chambers of Commerce, the League, and especially to Kenny and Mickey here at the Waterwheel Restaurant for bringing us back today. This is, as you understand better than anybody, this is a very important federal race for the United States Congress in a very transitional and difficult time in our nation's history, especially economically. As I speak to constituents throughout the 8th Congressional District, they tell me that the most important issues in this race are jobs and the economy, getting the economy back on the right track and getting people back to work. And what I would like to talk about and focus on in this debate, in addition to the questions you're going to raise, are the $16 trillion national debt, which is an incredible burden on future generations. It comes to about $51,000 per man, woman, and child in this country. We need to get the debt under control. Number 2, the double-digit unemployment rate, which has been stuck there for the past several years, 4 years. And finally, energy prices, $4 for a gallon of gas. Between the $16 trillion debt, the unemployment rate, and the high cost of energy, we need to solve these issues in the nation's capital in order to get our economy back on track. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much to the Waterwheel, the League of Women Voters, and the Chamber for hosting this. Thank you also to the Intelligencer, the Inquirer, and to President Bill Clinton for endorsing me as the best and most independent voice for this district. I'm Kathy Bookvar. I've never been a politician, but I've always been in public service. I've spent my career representing disabled veterans, helping seniors get Social Security and Medicare, representing middle-class families and women protect their jobs and their livelihoods. We all know we have great challenges before us today. We need to address the economy. We need to address the deficit, health care, tax reform, and so much more. Today you'll hear 2 starkly different approaches to how to meet those challenges. You'll hear a Washington special interest approach by Congressman Fitzpatrick, and you'll hear a people-focused approach that I put forth today, as I've spent my career representing the people of Pennsylvania. We can begin to move things forward if we all work together to do so. Thank you so much for being part of these efforts.